There were times I was angry. There were times I was frightened. And I just had to find something. You know, I had found the physical part to work with the rehab and the walking, but I hadn't found that emotional connection.
In the last half hour, we shared Dr. Fredonia Williams' heart journey with you. It's a story she never imagined she'd be able to share publicly. That is, until she found the group Mended Hearts, and she credits them with giving her the gift of hope.
Physically, I was getting better because I'd been through cardiac rehab. I was on meds. Emotionally, I was a wreck because I didn't know what the next day was going to be.
Knowing she needed something outside the love of her family, she found a number for Mended Hearts and will never forget that first meeting.
That night, I listened to other people share their stories, and I thought, people are talking about their heart diseases, which is something I wasn't comfortable doing. In my family, you just don't share all the inner parts of what's going on with you. But they were actually sharing, and there were people who had the same meds as I had.
Mended Hearts is a peer-to-peer support group that works with patients and their families as they recover from any kind of heart event, from open heart surgery to a stent to valve replacement.
Just talking to somebody who's gone down the same road that you're traveling makes all the difference in the world.
The group, known for their red pillows, gave her hope. She rebuilt her confidence and learned how to advocate for herself and others.
I began to share my story with other people, and it just gave me a sense of belonging.
Not only does Dr. Williams remain active in Huntsville's chapter, she even served on the organization's national board, inspiring others that you too can live a full life after heart failure, beating the odds.
This is my 15th year, and I'm blessed to be here for after 15 years.
Dr. Williams joining me live here at our phone bank. Thank you so much for sharing your story. You're such an inspiration to prove that there is life after heart disease. They're living and thriving with heart disease. Tell me a little bit about how Mended Hearts works with the American Heart Association.
Okay, we're both two great organizations. During the Heart Walk, American Heart Association always asks us to come and distribute the red hats. The red hats are for those who are living with heart disease, and the white caps are the ones who are survivors of a stroke. And so it's always a great time to see our members mingle with members of the American Heart Association. It's always at the Heart Walk. Occasionally we've been to the Heart Ball, but the two groups work hand in hand for heart disease,
helping everyone live heart-healthy lives. And again, the Heart Walk, the Huntsville Heart Walk, is May 13th, so make sure you mark your calendars. And Dr. Williams, as well as other volunteers here with the American Heart Association Cardiac Rehab, will be here answering your questions for another hour until 5:30 tonight. 256-533-8609. Want to make sure I get the right phone number out there. So give them a call and learn more about Mended Hearts, the Heart Association, and ways you can live a healthier life.